Welcome to Berry's room. This is my spot, it's where I make music. I've been making music for a while now, about 10 years, roughly 9, 10 years. I started doing music professionally when I graduated from university, so after I finished uni, I told myself, I'm going all the way. I'm gonna, go follow my dreams, follow my heart. Sounds cliche, but that's what I did. And I did that, started working, with a few UK artists underground, working with Axe, working with SAS, working with Biggs, Jermaine Riley of FDM, and a few other people. And I built a little name for myself underground in the UK, and people got to know me, people got to know my sound, and people got to know me as a person, because I put out a few, visuals and mini documentaries and stuff. And yeah, just people got to know who I am, got to know my sound, and it was time to sort of like go to the next level. And I felt like just the way things aligned after, around 2010 was just, it was all for the best, because when I started experimenting with different sounds, and that's how I met Davido. We started sending music to each other. I thought it was dope. This was when he was really young, the very, very beginning. And we actually met each other finally in 2011 when he came down to London. I still remember like that studio session was crazy. Like we recorded Back When and a few other tracks. Enter the Center that night as well. We didn't even sleep. We just stayed in the studio and just recorded. And from there we just built a relationship because we'd met, and we started sending each other more music that night as well. And that same 2011 summer, that was when I went to Lagos. I went to Nigeria for the first time in like 18 years. So it was crazy. It was actually a family holiday, so I went out there for a family holiday, and I met loads of people, loads of amazing people that I still talk to till this day. And I told myself that this trip it could either be a stepping stone or just a holiday. Do you know what I mean? So I decided to use it as a stepping stone, man. And before I went to Nigeria in 2011, I made like 50 beats or something like that, and just took everything with me, on my hard drive, took it to Nigeria. And I stayed with my family for like a week, because we was there for like a month. And like for the rest of the like holiday, I was staying with like Davido and his people, and we started recording, we started making music, and that's how I started meeting everyone else, because we'd go out and they'd introduce me to people and blah blah. And that's how I even met Wizkid, because I remember like he came to the studio one day, just rolled through like, he was that guy, and he came and we was all just chilling, just laughing, like cracking joke, we was just having normal fun, man. And I was just like, yo, let me play you some beats. We went to the studio, I played him some beats. He recorded like 3 tracks that night. And that was when I knew that, yo, man, this is something serious, man, because, there's only, a few artists that I've worked with that, I play them something and they get ideas for it straight away. There's only a few artists. Davido was one of them as well. And when I recorded with Wizkid, he had that same, he just got it straight away. And we actually went out that night after, that same night we went out, we partied, we had fun, so we got to relate. And ever since then, we just built a relationship, started sending each other music. And I actually left loads of beats on Davido's computer. So when I came back to London, he called me about a week later. When I got back to London, he called me and he was like, oh man, I'm in the studio with, Source Kid. We're about to record over this beat, blah, blah, blah. And later on, I found out that beat became Carolina, and, they released it, and like they recorded it. And like the next day, that same night that they recorded it, they went to the club to debut it, and people were going crazy, and it came out on the internet the next day. And ever since then, it was just history, man. Like crazy, crazy, crazy. So that was like my first hit. It gave me a great stepping stone into the industry. I got my foot in. People started to know me. People started to ask for music, and like my name started circulating, bubbling a bit, because I didn't really mention my name on the track. Not that many people knew that I produced it, but people who knew. I've done quite a few tracks, want to blow my own trumpet or anything. I'm still new to the game, so to speak. But I produced a few tracks on Davido's OBO album, and I produced video on there. I produced Enter the Center and another record featuring Two-Face called For You. I also produced Ijo Shino by Shino Rambo. Shouts out to Shino Rambo. And well, some of the recent stuff that I produced, well, big up to Wande Cole, just released My Way, produced by me. Wande Cole's new single, which got released on Valentine's Day. That's, killing the scene right now. I also produced The Matter by myself featuring Wizkid. And the new Wizkid record called Lagos to Soweto as well, and a few others that they're bubbling up that are coming soon. The Matter is even a lot of people are there's a lot of confusion. Like people are saying that Maleek Berry didn't do anything on The Matter. I actually produced the record, and it's what producers do. They have bodies of work, and they produced all of the beats and feature other artists, like actual artists, on the album or mixtape or whatever they do. So that's what I'm doing with my new project, and The Matter is the first single from that, which features Wizkid, and the video's out now. Big up to all the DJs playing it. How that song came about, well, we was chilling, man. We was chilling where Wizkid's apartment, where he was staying when he was out here, and we just thought, we was just watching TV. Wiz was just like, let's come up with something. So I started making something from scratch. And we the way we work is like we bounce off a few ideas, and if we don't like it, we just move on. So we moved on like 3 tracks until we got to The Matter. So we started working on The Matter. I started putting a few beats together, putting a few sounds together, and he started mumbling this melody like 20 man shot for the day if you cross my lane. Oh. I was like, damn, what the hell is that? So whenever he mumbles something, or he mumbles, like whenever artists mumbles, I'm like, look, lay that down, lay that down. So he was like, yeah, you want me to lay it down? He laid it down. And from there, we just built around that, and we recorded that track. We started around 1 a.m. in the morning, finished the track around 5 a.m. and we released the track around 9, 10 a.m. the next morning. Do you know what I mean? I mixed and mastered it, did everything, recorded the vocals, produced the beat from scratch, all in that same night. And it was just crazy. Like the reception that it received was just amazing, because obviously I'm the new guy, nobody really knows me, but people like accepted the music, and I'm really, really happy about that, and I'm really, really confident about going forward with my project. The project is just going to feature loads of artists. Shouts out to Wizkid, because we're linking up together, and he's helping me with the project as well. So it's going to be a big situation, man. It's going to be a big situation. Obviously, he's got his Starboy situation, which is going to be crazy. So be on the lookout. There's a lot of big things happening behind the scenes, and hopefully, God willing, everything is going to pan out how we want it to pan out, and God's grace, we're going to make history, so be on the lookout. There's loads of music, coming out, and I'm even now, as I'm working on my own project, people are hollering at me, people are trying to get in contact with me to do music. Loads of big artists that I can't discuss now, but yeah, element of surprise, there's going to be a lot of shockers during the year, so it's going to be something. And I just want to I want to showcase that I can do everything. If I can make a country beat, I can make a dance beat, I can make a zonto beat, I can make R&B, I can make slow jams, So that's just, the project is just going to showcase my variety as a producer, and obviously just, try and just, challenge the status quo of the music industry right now. There's a great platform. I've got a great platform. Shouts out to Wizkid, shouts out to Starboy. Do you know what I mean? I've got a great platform there, and I just want to use it and just make great music, man. And my vision is to just try and change something, man. If I can put something out there that's gonna last longer than me, I'll be happy. That's the kind of music I want to make. I want to make timeless music. I want to make people feel happy. You know, when my music comes up in the club, like I want people to go crazy. Like when people get married, like married, do you know what I mean? You know, during reception parties, when my music gets played, it's a priceless feeling. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, so I just wanna make great music, man, and make history, and that's what I hope to do with this project. So watch out for it. It's coming. The first single, The Matter, is out now, and just want to make amazing music. I care about the art. I care about music, real music. You understand? So that's why I'm here, man, and that's what I stand for. And hopefully, you know, down the line, you know, as I pick up more supporters, people will start to jump on that vision as well. That it's just all about the music, man. And when everything goes away, that's what's there, you know. So just ride with me on this journey, and it's gonna be a great one. We're gonna be here for a long time. I'm gonna be here for a long time. So, you know, just ride with me, man. Ride with me. That's all I could say. Maleek Berry, Mr. Berry's in the building. Berry Pondis. Yeah.